Welcome to the tent. Hi guys, it's that time of the month again. Oh no, not that time of the month. Um, it's time for the next chapter of my video log. And next up we start hitting on the place I stayed in for a year before I hit full homelessness, and that was the Strip Hotel. Um, it was a very interesting place to say the least. Um, I will not be naming names here for obviously my own personal safety. Um, but it was just at the very edge. It was just at the north end of the strip, and just begin also going further up. It was also at the beginning of what would be known as downtown Las Vegas. But I'll get to that part later in another video. But let's go back to the hotel. It was in fact two buildings co-owned to make co-joined together to make the entire establishment. Two wings, if you will, and the rooms we stayed were very small. Um, and the establishment was a mixed bag. There were the higher ups were nice people, but there were some other people who were a little shady, if you will. You had some staff members that actually wired and monitored every single room. And you had a couple of security guards that, well, that were a little too tough. A little too tough. Other than that, not even them could help prevent some of the weird, wicked stuff that happened. There were people dying. There were fights. It was pretty much a typical outhouse, if you will, because there was a lot of crap going on. But I stuck there. I was stuck there for a year. We had people die. Our first friend that we made, he didn't last long. He died of cancer. That was very sad. But then it got scary. There was a guy who worked at a security guard elsewhere. He suddenly died in his sleep. You had people getting beaten to death or shot. And it was just typical. The thing about it is that we tolerated it for so long, and I did make some acquaintances. Some of them became my best friends for life, and some, well, didn't end so well. But gratefully, I made one person I made friends. One person who became my best friend, who is still my best friend, and she's very lucky because she's no longer in Vegas, and she's making a much better life for herself, and I am so proud of her. After I left the Strip Hotel, it actually got worse because a new management had taken over, and they cared less. It had gotten so bad, the Strip Hotel, at that point, that they were counterfeiting money. And the ink was being provided at the drugstore 3 blocks up. And it got worse. It got worse. Until finally, it was around 2008, 2009, where it was finally boarded up for good. And that dark part of my past was gone. But I still have memories of the people I knew there, people I met there. One person I met eventually led to the loss of some things, and I had to sell things I had to sell items to make money. I mean, I had to get rid of my mom's precious autographed picture of Bela Lugosi. It was horrible. But I'll get to those details in my next video. This is Jules One, the Homeless Gamer, signing out.